The hall of banners rose like a forest of colors beneath a clear dome that reflected distant stars. Veterans from many worlds gathered in respectful lines, their medals gleaming under calm lights. At the center stood Aaron, a decorated alien war hero whose name had traveled across systems. His people were known for honor and steady courage, yet his gaze held a new weight that unsettled those who met it. He had returned from a joint campaign with humans, allies who had shifted the balance of a long conflict. The war had ended, but its echoes lingered in quiet corners of the station. Beside him stood Eli, a fellow fighter who had seen countless fronts and carried scars that glowed faintly in the light. Eli admired Aaron and sought to learn the truth behind the stories that followed him. Rumors spread through the ranks, whispers of human endurance, of impossible resolve, of choices that bordered on madness, yet saved entire fleets. Eli waited until the crowd thinned, then approached Aaron with cautious respect. Aaron accepted the greeting with a nod. He seemed older than when he had left, not in years, but in something deeper. Eli asked about the campaign, about what had changed him so profoundly. Aaron looked toward the dome where distant suns burned in silence. He hesitated, as if searching for words that would not fail him. Then he spoke, his voice low and steady. He began with the first encounter. The Coalition fleet had been surrounded near a shattered moon, engines failing under a storm of hostile energy. Panic spread through the ranks as shields flickered. The human squadron arrived without warning, diving straight into the chaos. Their ships were smaller, less armored, yet they moved with a confidence that defied logic. They formed a living wall, absorbing fire meant for others, giving the Coalition time to recover. Aaron had never seen such willingness to stand in the path of destruction. Eli listened, his expression shifting from curiosity to disbelief. Aaron continued, describing how the humans fought not only with weapons but with stories, laughter, and stubborn hope. In the darkest moments, when defeat seemed certain, they shared tales of home, of families waiting under blue skies, simple meals and warm evenings. These memories fueled them like an unseen engine, driving them forward when others would have surrendered. Aaron recalled a night on a barren world, where the ground glowed faintly under alien stars. Supplies were low, morale even lower. A human named Tom gathered the mixed unit and spoke of Earth, of rain on streets and children chasing lights in the sky. His words painted a world so vivid that even those who had never seen it felt its pull. The next day, Unit pushed through impossible odds and secured the route that saved thousands. Eli felt a chill run through him. He had fought many battles, yet he had never witnessed such power drawn from memory and imagination. Aaron explained that humans carried a strange relationship with fear. They acknowledged it, embraced it, and then moved forward regardless. Where others froze, they advanced. Where others doubted, they believed. This was their greatest weapon. As Aaron spoke, images formed in Eli's mind. He saw humans standing in smoke, faces streaked with dust, eyes bright with determination. He saw them lift fallen allies, regardless of species, refusing to leave anyone behind. He saw them sing quietly before a charge, voices trembling yet strong. Each tale added another layer to the legend. The hall grew quieter as others drifted closer, drawn by the intensity of Aaron's voice. Veterans from distant worlds paused to listen, their own memories stirring. Aaron did not exaggerate or boast. He spoke with honesty, with respect, and with a hint of awe. The humans, he said, were not fearless. They were brave because they chose to be. Eli asked how such beings could exist, how they could endure losses and still rise again. Aaron answered that humans were shaped by struggle. Their history was a chain of hardships that taught them resilience. They learned to find meaning in pain, to transform sorrow into strength. This ability made them unpredictable and formidable. One story lingered in Aaron's thoughts. During a critical standoff, a human pilot named Mark had remained behind to hold a corridor while others escaped. His ship was damaged, alarms blaring, yet he transmitted a final message filled with calm resolve. He spoke of hope, of believing in tomorrow. His sacrifice allowed the fleet to survive. The Coalition honored him as a hero, yet among humans, he was one of many. Eli felt a weight settle in his chest. He realized that the humans' greatest strength was not their technology or numbers, but their spirit. They fought for ideals, for each other, for futures they might never see. This understanding reshaped his view of the galaxy and of himself. The crowd remained silent when Aaron finished. No one clapped or cheered. They stood in quiet reverence, absorbing the truth of his words. The banners above seemed to shimmer, as if acknowledging the shared legacy of sacrifice and unity. Eli thanked Aaron and bowed his head. He felt changed, inspired, and unsettled. The stories had awakened a sense of purpose he had nearly forgotten. He resolved to carry these lessons forward, to honor the courage he had heard about. As the veterans dispersed, the station returned to its gentle hum. Aaron remained near the dome, gazing at the stars. He felt a mix of pride and sorrow, knowing that the humans had altered the course of history. Their tales would endure, passed from one fighter to another, shaping the future of countless worlds far beyond the station. Fleets traveled through the void, carrying the legacy of unity forged in war. The galaxy, vast and uncertain, now held a shared story of resilience. And in quiet halls and distant battlefields, the terrifying yet inspiring tales of humanity would continue to echo, reminding all who heard them that hope could rise even in the darkest night. SS